While the Israeli war machine may have stalled for now, its propaganda units appear to be operating on full throttle. During the hostage exchanges yesterday, multiple high-profile X accounts all appeared to post variants of the same observation regarding female hostages that were held by Hamas. This was from high-profile right-wing conspiracy theorist Laura Loomer. All of the female hostages are dead. Where is the outrage? Savages. Loomer repeated that accusation in this interaction with Katie Miller, the wife of Trump's Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller. Because Islam is a death cult and Hamas raped and murdered all of them, it is time for Trump admin to crack down on Islam. We cannot allow for this death cult to destroy our country and rape and kill our women here in the United States too. This is Islam, pure barbarism. And this is a response to a tweet by Katie Miller asking why there aren't any living female hostages. In Britain, former Olympic swimmer turned right-wing commentator Sharon Davis had the same thought, saying this: "Hostages didn't die, they were murdered. Big difference. I can't think of a word horrific enough to explain how no female hostages made it out. None." There's just a handful of the many similar and sometimes identical posts published by right-wing accounts with large followings. Now, it goes without saying that it's all a lot of rubbish. Of the bodies remaining in Gaza, one is thought to belong to a woman, Inbar Hayman, who is thought to have been killed while in captivity in the weeks following October the 7th. In actual fact, women captors were prioritised for early release. Of the almost 90 women taken hostage on October the 7th, 77 were returned alive to Israel, mostly in ceasefire exchanges. The bodies of 11 others, either killed on October the 7th or while in Hamas captivity, have also been returned to Israel.
As Israel likes to often say, falsely, of course, Hamas is ISIS and vice versa. And so I think basically since 9/11 and indeed before 9/11, there has been an enormous whirlpool, an enormous reservoir of fear around the Islamist influence in Western politics. And so referring to Hamas in that context and continually trying to draw the link between Palestinians generally, not just in Gaza, Palestinians generally, and the Palestinian political class as well, drawing the link between that and Islamism is, if what you're interested in is Zionist propaganda and kind of advancing Israel's agenda, then it's very effective. It makes a lot of sense. It's very easy for right-wing commentators to latch onto that. It's a kind of virtuous cycle for them and Zionists. It suits their narratives as well.